already had the camera out. Let me guess, where we need the grease is packed up. We got the 496 disc out. We're getting ready to sow weight. As y'all know, I sold my drill. We pay co-op to sling fertilizer on all the wheat ground anyway, so they might as well have wheat seed in there with it. Last year we worked the wheat ground anyways, so Robert's gonna take the 496 and he's gonna cut all them small fields, cause he ain't got no crumbler on the back and he ain't got a big 4-wheel drive tractor. I figured this would make things go a lot faster. I'm gonna get out there in the big areas and run. We'll work all the weight in with that one, but this first cut over, we're gonna just run both of them. 56 acres, we ought to knock it out pretty quick. Right here is a new to us grease gun that a company sent us to review on the channel, and I've reviewed several things over the years, and most all of them have been really good. We've reviewed a jump start box, which was really good, and now we are reviewing this Seaside Power Tools cordless grease gun, and we've already been using this product for a month and we love it. It is an electric grease gun. It comes with this case, and I really didn't think I would like the grease gun being in a case, but I love it. It keeps everything a lot cleaner. There is some assembly required when you get this. You got to put the hose on it, but that ain't no big deal. And I wish I could take credit for this, but I saw another YouTuber do that. When I when I was even determining whether I wanted to review this or not. But we notched this case out where you can fold that hose around and have your hose stored in the box. So what I like about it is very lightweight. You've got that stand there for it to stand on. So far we've got 2 batteries with it, and we have already pumped several tubes of grease through on 1 battery. I ain't even started on the 2nd battery yet, and I'm sure we'll have to show it, because we got a disc degrees, a 330 degrees, and a crumbler degrees. So I'm sure we'll have to changing the tubes of grease out. But we like this a whole lot better than the DeWalt grease gun we got. That's got a little notch that you got to pull out and pull over. This, you just pull it out, and this right here holds it, and then when you get ready to release, you just hit that. Makes life a lot easier. But we like it so far. It's got this locking mechanism. So far I haven't seen any fittings that we have not been able to get it into, and it locks on pretty tight. We've got another end on our other grease gun that we actually bought to go on it, and I believe this is a little better than that one. And I can't remember the name of that company, but it is a name brand company. But I like this one better, and it come with the gun. So I'll have to get with y'all on price, and I'll have to look at my email, but I'm sure it's going to be a lot more affordable unit than some of the name brands out there. And so far we have seen absolutely nothing wrong with it. I love it. There you go. See, thing locks on there pretty dang good, even with that old dirt and junk on it. Gone. Got 3 different power modes on it. Right now we just got it wide open. That's all we've used. Not really sure why you would want a lower setting. Robert, I'm fixing to say, dang, we was running in the mud, but I happened to think we was running in the mud.
Yeah, we'd have get it.
I forgot we had all that dang we burned all that wheat straw off. Alright. Well, y'all get the point. Yes, Robert's gonna let me do the honors of changing out the grease, but I don't mind as much on this gun. You got this rubber piece there, got good grip. I guess I should have pulled the thing back, but you just pull all that back right there and it's kind of just self-locking. Like this. Then you just pop your plastic off, slide it down in there, pull your metal tab. That grease is expensive, so you try to shove all you can down in there. Line her up, it's pretty well self-aligning. Hit that. I always kind of just let it suck in as I always kind of let it just suck in as I use it myself. And then hand it to the boss man. As for battery life review, we just finally ran down the first battery. It's been grazing the combine. Been grazing the combine with it all fall, and we grazed that 496 disc. Most of that 330 and most of this crumbler with it.
Steering, and we're desking, filling over there, and I got some wheat acres today. Right here is a wet spot. The landlord tried to work on it a little bit. Maybe he dumped enough dirt in it where it won't stay wet anymore. Maybe.
Got a little dirt moving project we're gonna try to do. We got to get the dirt pan greased here and get check the air pressure in the tires. Not a very big project. It's on a farm Robert works. We got to cut a drain to a ditch, get rid of a mud hole. out in the field. He's probably losing a half an acre out there. And when we get that done, I got a terrace I'm gonna take out, I think, back there in the bottom. Well, 1 out of 4 would have got us by on the correct tire pressure, wasn't we? Wasn't it? This one had 12.5. That one had like 20. That one had 0. And that one was right where it's supposed to be. So we got that arranged. Let's go help Bob. He's unhooking the grain cart, and he's gonna come over here and hook to the box blade.
So we're out here on one of my farms that I rent, little 6 acres here. And right here where we're standing in this dirt area, it's always been really low lying, really wet, big hole in it, and you always lose the crop. So what we're doing is Dylan's cutting us a drainage ditch that goes back in them woods there to the ditch there, and he's taking the dirt and we're dumping it in these holes here. And I'm taking the box blade and grading them in to the best to my ability. I'm kind of a leveler, I'm not a grader. Dylan Mike can put the final touches on it. He's got better eyes than I do. So he's backing in there. One of them pages on that Green Star shows elevation, and he's kind of using that as an onboard transit. And so he's able to see high areas, see low areas. I see one high area, looks like he needs to cut out there, but he's the dirt pan man. He's the one that's got eyes for dirt work. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Great. The endless circle, as that song by Rat goes, round and round. And that's what we're doing. And hopefully, I'd like to get the ripper out here on this field and rip it. We'll see if that happens. I like building terraces because you can actually see your work. This grading and filling in holes I have trouble with. Just because my eyes ain't that good. We would use the 8560, but it still hooked to the turbotil. Didn't want to unhook it. He spent all day yesterday working in wheat. Alright, I guess I'll go back to grading now.
Well, we are trying something a little different today. We are planting some wheat with the planter. No, this is wheat is not to harvest. This is just for cover crop. As y'all know, we sold our grain drill and bought that 330 turbo. And that's why we ran across this field. We're trying to get this farm leveled up. We done a lot of dirt work to it in 2020, and then we got a big rain right after we finished all our dirt work and absolutely made a mess. And we're still trying to straighten up some of this stuff from 2020. We're drilling this weed on 19-inch rows. Part of this, I had some leftover seed that I need to get rid of. But up there on the hill on my drains, I'll double plant them, go up them, down them, and then across them. I guess you'd say plant them 3 times. Right now, with how my planter is set, we're planting 105 pounds to the acre, what we're planting. But it's doing a pretty job up through there. I really like that case. I do have 6 acres over there that if it comes up to a good stand, we'll get co-op to come sling our P&K out on it, and we'll take it to harvest if it comes up to a good stand. There's some guys around planting 15-inch row wheat. This planter is 19-inch rows. But I'd kind of like to see what it yields. But I am going to try to take about 6 acres of it to harvest and get an idea of what it'll make. But this big, there's 90 acres over here I'm going to do this on. Just got some old cheap wheat, and we're going to run this for a cover crop.